Thank you for tuning in to the Teacher Dudes. Whether you're listening as a podcast or joining us live on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, this is a podcast created by teachers for teachers that's full of some random thoughts, ed tech, tips, and tricks, and a general focus on education today. Sit back, relax, and enjoy as your hosts Tyler Keefe and Jeff Anderson take it away. Well, happy Friday, everybody. It is March 26th, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be here. My name is Tyler Keefe. I am a technology integration coach here in Nampa, Idaho. And as always, Jeff's not here again. We might have to re-record that intro there because Jeff is actually not a bad thing. He's actually visiting family over in Portland, Oregon. So we're not going to hold that against him. I did send him a message, see if he wanted to join in. And if he does come on, awesome. If not, it is okay because we have another guest with us. And that person will be here just in a second. So we're going to hold on for that, who the special surprise guest is going to be, but I'm pretty sure you can guess who it's going to be. He's like my mini me kind of a guy. But first off, I do want to reach out and say thank you to everybody that has been listening to the Teacher Dudes. I really appreciate it. It's been a blast to get started. This is episode 14, titling it Fit EDU, and I'm going to go into that more and more after we are done here. But first off, we have a special guest again, and that person is Mr. Zane. Zane, how you doing, bud? Good. It's spring break?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you been able to do anything fun on spring break?
Yeah.
What's one thing that you've been doing that's been really fun for you?
Legos.
Doing Legos?
Yeah.
Well, you seem a little tired. You need to liven up a little bit here. There you go. But Zane, we have our, I'd like to say annual, traditional, whatever we're going to say. We have our fun time. And what do we call that?
Game time with Zane.
Game time with Zane. So, all right. So game time with Zane. Are we ready for this?
Yes. Today we are doing trivia. My dad already knows the answers.
Now, I don't know them all. I know...
He forgot one.
I have forgotten. I know one of the actual answers of these. I know there's one that we're going to dispute. And then the third one I can't remember. But then, Zane, I also threw in a fourth question that you do not know.
So I can answer it?
Yes, you do. Yes. All right. Well, here is game time with Zane. And let me switch over there. If you are watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, feel free to join in on the answers. If you are listening to this on wherever you listen to your podcast later, you can shout them at us. We just won't hear you. So it's okay. But question number 1. Here you go, Zane.
Okay. What is the largest Lego set?
What is the largest Lego set? Now, are you talking about largest as far as size or number of pieces?
Pieces.
Number of
I don't know the
pieces.
Largest in size. You know the pieces.
Oh, I do know the pieces, and that's actually one that has came out here recently, and that is the Roman Coliseum.
It's really cool.
It is really cool. Is that cat dog behind you?
Yeah.
Yep, that is our dog. We named our dog Cat Dog, so just confuse everybody out there. It is Cat Dog. But yes, the largest Lego set is the Roman Coliseum, which one day it would be a blast to get, but it's like $600. So
it's $549.
Ooh, well, $549 plus taxes is like $600.
But it's for 9,000 pieces.
Ooh, 9,000 pieces. That's a lot of pieces that Ginny Cat's gonna steal.
Yes. We're gonna have to lock her in my room for like 3 days.
It's true. And doesn't that one come in like 5 different boxes?
Yeah. You open it up and it has like all these boxes, and it like has Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with the giant picture. It's really cool.
No, that is cool. Now, a couple days ago, didn't we go somewhere new,
Yes.
interesting? Where did we go?
For technology, it had the Coliseum on display, and it has the dream set that I've been wanting for like as long as I've known about it.
And what set was that?
Lego, Technic, Bugatti, Chiron.
The Bugatti Chiron, huh?
Yeah, I really want to get that set.
How many pieces is that one?
3,000 something.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk. But that's okay. Are we ready for question number 2?
Yeah.
All right, here is question number 2.
When did the first Marvel Symptomatic Universe movie come out?
Ooh, see now here, this is the one that we're gonna have to debate because I think the actual answer here is when Howard the Duck came out back in 1986, I believe.
But we're talking about like MCU, like Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Thor, those people. So really, it's Iron Man.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ooh, see that one's tough because Howard the Duck is actually in Avengers Endgame.
As an Easter egg.
Yes, but he's in there.
And he's also in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So.
Ooh.
But, like, Hawkeye, he was in Endgame. He didn't have a solo movie. Black Widow, she's about to get a solo movie, but she was in Endgame.
Well, those are bigger characters, though.
Yeah. But Howard the Duck was a big character.
Well, he had his own movie, but I mean, to answer your question, it would be Iron Man. And I remember watching that. And what year did Iron Man come out?
2008.
2008? Are you sure?
Yeah, it's 2008.
Oh, it is true. 2008. I just looked it up to confirm. Yes. So that came out right as I was getting out of. Well, I just had finished up my first year teaching when that came out.
Oh, yeah, you were like, how old were you? You were born like what, in 1987?
No, 1984.
So you're like 20? No, let me make it exact. So 6, 16, 16 plus 8, 24.
I was 24 when it came out, yes. Yes, I was. But it was good. I remember it. What, Zane?
And I was 0 when Iron Man 3 came out.
Yep, you were -5 when Iron Man 1 came out.
But I was just born when Iron Man 3 came out and when Thor the Dark World came out.
Oh, that's true. That is true. All right, we ready for question number 3?
Yes.
All right.
This one I'm not sure if a lot of people know. When was the Rubik's Cube invented?
When was the Rubik's Cube invented? Now, you told me the answer to this. You told me the answer, but I honestly can't remember. So I'm going to just throw it out there and say 1957. No?
It's newer than that.
Okay, 1958.
No.
Still newer?
Yeah.
Okay, 1959.
No.
Okay, one more guess. Let's go 1978.
Close. It's 1974.
Ooh, 74.
Yeah.
And how many colors did the original Rubik's Cube have?
6, and that's the amount of colors that normal Rubik's Cube has today.
Oh, nice. Now, are you still doing Rubik's Cubes, or are you kind of outgrown that because they're too easy for you?
I'm still doing that.
Oh. And how many, I think it was on our way to Costco today, you had a goal of solving it, 4 times by the time we got there?
No. I thought about counting the amount of times I did it, but I only got to 7 because I started getting bored. Because it's a lot of solves.
Wait. So you solved it 7 times and then you got bored?
Yeah.
Oh boy, what are we gonna do with you, Zane? What are we gonna do with you?
Well,
I don't even know.
blue opposite green, white opposite yellow, and red opposite orange. It's
Yeah, I
easy
have
to
no clue what you're
remember.
talking about.
It's easy to remember. Orange opposite red, blue opposite green, and white opposite yellow. It's easy to
Yeah, I
remember.
don't know.
It's
I
easy to
don't even know what you're
remember.
talking. I have no clue.
How can you not even remember blue opposite green?
I don't even know who you are, to be honest. So
Are you becoming Ron Cat?
I am. Ron Cat he's interesting. But
He's something.
he is something. Are we ready for question number 4?
Yeah, and I don't know the answer to this one. I am completely honest. I have no idea what
You
it
have
is.
no idea. All right, so here's question number 4. What movies have we been watching while
I
Mom
know
is
this
out
one.
of town?
This one is easy.
Oh, so what movies have you been watching?
Avengers, Age of Ultron, Avengers Infinity War, and right now we're in the middle of watching Endgame.
And which of those 4? Now don't ruin Endgame for me because I haven't seen it.
You have? Yeah, you have.
Oh, yes, I have. Shh. The viewers don't know that. If you're listening, Zane is rolling his eyes. He is actually trying to roll his eyes, and he doesn't really have that quite figured out very well yet. So, you might need to watch this on the YouTube and see how Zane is rolling his eyes. It's quite funny.
What?
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
What?
He's kind of getting it. Oh, then now he's going cross-eyed. So something is wrong with Zane. But we have been watching the Avengers, and it is fun, going through them. The best part, since Mom's out of town, is we can watch it as loud as we want.
I asked if we could do it on Max, but he said no.
Yeah, Max would be too loud, and I'm pretty sure Ron Cat would be hiding for days.
Yeah.
He already gets.
He's scared of the all-around speaker thing.
Well, yeah, when we turn on the surround sound, test the speakers to see how loud we want it. And when the subwoofer goes, it's fun. But we are about halfway through Endgame, and I'm going to get back to that because we do need to go pick up Mom after like 9:00 tonight. And
I'm going to get to see the 7 souvenirs Mom got me.
Ooh, she got you 7?
Yeah, she got me 7.
Oh man, I probably don't even get 1.
No, she said you got 2.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I get 2. But all right, Zane. Well, it has been fun. I've appreciated it. And now I'm going to go on and talk about the Fit EDU stuff for a little bit. So I will let you get going back to your Rubik's Cube, and then we will finish watching Endgame here in a little bit. Or are you going to solve it right now?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I'm going to make it all on you. So you're going to solve that thing.
What's my time limit?
Just solve it.
Okay, so I'm scrambling it.
And go.
Wait, I need like a 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, go. Hold it up so we can see.
Oh, wait, what?
He's almost got it solved, almost.
Wait, what? Didn't finish F2L?
He's close.
Yeah, I'm into my favorite step. D R prime, U2 R, D prime, R prime, U2 R prime. Okay. There we go.
And he got it. All right. Well, good job, Zane. All right, Zane. We'll see you in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, thanks, Zane, for joining us. That was Game Time with Zane for a little bit of fun time there. And next up, I do want to talk about the Fit EDU stuff that I've been doing. And today was actually day 85 in a row of working out at the gym. And I got 15 days to go till I reach that 100 mark. And it is awesome that I am that close. But the topic of Fit EDU, and I do have it at the bottom there, it's the hashtag Fit EDU, and I'll put it on the screen here. It's really meant to be part of, it's a Facebook group, and in there, it's just a good group of good people. A lot of teachers that are in there and coaches that have whatever kind of affiliation with education in there. But it's a group where people are able to connect with each other, give encouragement. If we're talking about some good healthy recipes and other whatever else it is, it's a good spot to do it. So if you want to join, just search up Fit EDU on Facebook, and that's where you'll be able to join in the group that we're in. And I'm going to look it up right now because I believe we are close to, I know we are over 100 people in the group, and we are at 163 people in the Fit EDU. So 163, which is awesome. And, I'm just going through, and it's talking about, people just doing some amazing things. There's one guy, Adam Juarez, who likes to make his walks and do all these crazy little designs, and we make up fun captions for them and things as we go. And then just everybody else just, commenting on their progress as we go. But I have had a few questions about, like what I'm doing for my Fit EDU journey. So that's where we're going to start here really quick with this. And I'll tell you right now, what I'm doing might not be the best for everybody. It's just what I'm doing. It's working for me, and it's something I'm going to continue to do. First off, I am getting up at like 4:20 every morning, 4:15-ish, because I don't want time to be what holds me back from going on my workout. This week has been a little bit different, but it is spring break, so I've been able to sleep in a little bit. And then Zane's been coming to the gym with me and hanging out in the kids area while we are there. But mostly I've been going at that 4:20 mark, getting there about 4:30, and then I'm back home by about 6:15 to get ready for my day. The first thing I do when I get up is I will get up, I'll take my my vitamins and my medicines that I take, and I will do that along with a protein shake. And I do have one here. It is the Fairlife protein shakes. They got 30 grams of protein. Get these at Costco. I think it's less than $20 for 18 of them. So I've been doing those. And for anybody that's really interested on them, again, it's 30 grams of protein, only 4 total carbs, and only 150 calories. So it's a good thing there. So I actually take that as I'm taking my medicines. And then I will, which I don't have next to me, but I do bring with me to the gym, I will fill up a Zip Fizz that you can get at Costco as well. And so that just kind of helps me go out through the day. But on my way to the gym, I actually usually eat these, which are the Gatorade Energy Chews. And this one I have here is the Fruit Punch. But looking at these, they're 100 calories, 24 carbs, no protein. But these are something that really helps me out, especially at that time of the day. So those are good to have. We've actually used those for Zane's blood sugar too, because they do carry a lot of carbs in them, and they're not too bad, and they keep him going pretty well. Now, when I'm at the gym, though, I have been using the elliptical. And while I'm on the elliptical, I'm actually utilizing Apple Fitness Plus, which is a program through Apple. So it's running off my iPhone and then off my Apple Watch, which there we go. my Apple Watch there, and it does a few different things. So I'm going to show you really quick if you're not familiar with the Apple Fitness Plus and what that is. But basically, Apple Fitness Plus is a program or a platform where everything is run through your Apple Watch. So it's going to go through, and you can do a bunch of different workouts with it that you can see, and it will allow you to, or it'll track you as you go, your heart rate, the calories burnt, how fast you've gone, things like that. And then you can use an iPad or an iPhone or an Apple TV for it. So Android people, sorry, but you can't use it yet. But everything is on through there. And what's awesome is there are a ton of different workouts that you can choose from. And for me, I do the elliptical, and every day I will do 2 30-minute sessions and 1 10-minute session, or 1 30-minute session and 2 20-minute sessions. And you can kind of see here on the video as it's going, you kind of have this thing up here called the burn bar. And that will allow you to kind of give you a little bit of motivation as you go. And it does give you some great music as you're going as well. You can pick between the ones I do is everything rock. They have dance playlists, they have current music, they have country music, you name it, they've got it. So it's a good thing there. And for the workouts, you can see here that they have a yoga one, and there are different ones here. We've got treadmill walk, the HIIT kind, treadmill run, rowing, dance, cycling, yoga, core, strength, and mindful cool downs. Now, again, I do the elliptical. And for that, I actually go between the cycling workouts and the treadmill run workouts. For the cycling, I just, kind of keep it at my own pace. And then when they suggest adding resistance, I'll add resistance as I'm going too. But I also do add the incline. And then with the treadmill, I'll do the same, where they'll tell, if you're walking, go this incline, which for me, I'll put that on the resistance. And then they'll talk about runners, put it on this incline. And that's what I put on the incline of the elliptical. So it gets pretty fun. It's tough. It was tough at first, going only a half hour, but now I'm up to, 70 minutes, 80 minutes easily. And the nice thing about all of this, it's all built in with the Apple ecosystem. So if you're in that already, I definitely suggest trying it out. And I think at the very top here, it did say, you can get 1 month free, but it's $10 a month, or $80 a year. But the nice thing, I believe, if it's at the bottom, if it'll say it, which it is right here, this part of the Apple One subscription that they have, which gives you the Apple Music, Apple TV, Arcade, like everything. It's all part of that. So it's a good value. And it's something that, I would definitely suggest doing for those of you that are looking for something, for some sort of a program. And it's kind of like Peloton. People have asked me when I post my pictures, what I'm using, and they've asked if it's Peloton. I'm like, no, it's actually Apple Fitness. So that's what that is. And then the last couple things I'm going to say, when I get home from the gym, after I'm showered and all that stuff, getting ready for the day, I will actually drink one of these, which is those new Gatorade Bolt 24s. Those are actually really good. It's 11 total carbs, 45 calories, and no protein, but it's got the electrolytes and the vitamins that you need throughout the day. But then I'll also have some food for breakfast, because I, definitely need it. And the one thing that I will suggest, along with, just normal yogurt or milk, whatever you're going to use, is I've actually been using this, which is the Larabar cereal, which is actually really good. This kind here is a cashew cookie, and it is fantastic stuff. It is not something that, is going to taste like grain or whatever, and just kind of be boring. And as we're sitting here, that's basically what I do. I do drink plenty of water throughout the day. And, that's also been huge. I try to drink about 4 to 6 24-ounce bottles a day, and that's helped as well. And, like I said, I'm at day 85, and I'm not looking to stop anytime soon. A few of the drawbacks, I'm going to be honest, is, being sore, being tired early on, especially with getting up so early. I am sore and tired, and so I'm going to bed a lot earlier, but it's okay. It's how things go. But it's been good. My wife's very supportive of it, and all that stuff. So again, I definitely want to thank you all for listening. Thank you all for being a part of the Teacher Dude family out there. As always, if you want to join in and be a part of the conversation, send me a message. You can send me a message on Twitter. It is at Keef67, or you can reach out to us at Teacher Dudes on Twitter as well. And other than that, want to thank you again if you've been watching online, if you are listening on whatever podcast platform you are on. Again, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And we will talk to you next time. Have a great week, everybody. Oh, never mind. We have a special guest coming in here. Jeff, there you are.
What's up?
You are live from Portland. I was just finishing up, and then I was like, oh, there's Jeff. So I figured, hey, let's bring him in.
I'm not in Portland.
Oh, where are you at?
Molalla.
Moana?
Molalla.
Moalla. I can't even say it. It's those weird Oregon people.
Yeah, it's those weird Oregon people. That's right.
So how's it going over in Oregon, Jeff?
Not bad. We just got done hanging out with a friend, and we're getting ready to go have some pizza with my sister, and they need their pool table disassembled, and I'm the guy to do it. They're putting wood floors in, and so they need it disassembled so they can get the floors in. And since I've assembled and disassembled pool tables before, I'm the guy.
But they're not getting rid of the pool table, right?
No, they're not getting rid of the pool table.
So just disassembling it, and then are you gonna have to stay around to reassemble it?
My sister actually said she would fly me back. I'm like, well, you're gonna fly me back? Just put pool table together. It's not that hard. So
it's a free flight.
It is a free flight. I'd rather drive, though. I like driving better than flying.
Me too. I hate flying. Hate it.
Well, I'm uncomfortable flying, but I like the journey. I like the drive, that I enjoy that.
Well, and you know what they say, it's not always about the destination, it's about the journey.
That's right. That's right. And that's much more me. I enjoy getting there.
Yeah, speaking of journeys, we still need to make a few road trips. We keep talking about a couple different places that we are going to go, so we need to get going on one of these.
Well, one of them's closed, but I wouldn't mind heading over to Vegas.
Oh, we could head to Vegas. That's where Brandy's at right now.
I know. I saw that. I've liked a few of those posts that I've seen.
Yeah, Vegas is fun. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of lost its luster now that everything's kind of still shut down.
You going to go camping with us? I want to go camping. There's a few places I want to camp. I want to camp at the coast, either at Fort Stevens or at Nehalem Bay State Park. And I want to go to Wallowa Lake.
Oh, I definitely want to go to Wallowa Lake.
I've never been there ever. So I've heard it's fun. I've heard it's got some cool stuff around it.
Well, Wallowa Lake was the setting of The Shack.
Of the what?
The Shack, the book The Shack.
The Shack?
Yes.
I've never heard of The Shack.
Oh, Jeff.
Is it made into a movie?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. What is it? A horror movie or something? What is it?
No, it's actually a faith-based film about a family or father was camping with his kids, and his daughter got abducted and murdered.
Ew.
And so it's all about him, his like inner faith struggle with all that and coming to grips and forgiveness.
At Wallowa Lake, they were camping.
Yep. In the
Okay.
story, it's not a real, it's not a true story.
I know. That just took the luster away a little bit of going camping.
No,
there.
see, for me, it actually makes it even more because I want to go up there and see it to be kind of it, part of it. And it's a really, the book is fantastic. And I'm not gonna
read though.
Yeah, but it's an easy read. It was one of those books where Brandy doesn't read either, but
Right.
when I got her reading The Shack, she couldn't put it down. And she doesn't read. It's like the first book she's ever finished.
Do you own it?
I own it electronically. I'll have to look because I used to have a paper copy of it, and if I still do, I will get it to you.
I might give it a try. It might take me a while though.
Yeah, no, it's okay. That one was really good, and the other book that was kind of like that for me was Heaven is for Real.
Never heard of that one either.
Oh, Jeff, what are we gonna do with you?
Oh. I've been watching the Too Fast, Too Furious series, though. I've been watching those.
Jeff.
What?
Oh, dude.
Those are good. We're at the ones where Statham and The Rock are going to start battling each other. I like those.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I stopped watching those after the first one.
Really?
Yeah, really.
2, 3, and 4, yeah. But once The Rock starts showing up and Statham starts showing up, they get pretty good again.
Yeah, but aren't they up to like Fast and the Furious 73?
Oh yeah, they're good. It's something like that.
Like they're in golf carts at the old folks' home.
That's what's going to eventually happen. That's what's going to happen. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, the first one was fun, but I mean, that's when I was in high school.
You were in high school when the first one came out?
I was, and we left the theater and we thought we were so cool because we were gonna like race each other home, but then we realized that I'm in a Ford Escort and my friend was in a Ford Taurus, and that's as far as that went.
Well, Escorts, isn't that one of the things they can modify into those cars?
It is, but not this one. This was your run of the mill, like, no, it was already pre-dented, as my dad liked to say. And yeah.
I just wait for Vin Diesel's muscle car to come out. That's all. I do not like those Japanese cars that I want the Chevelles and the Novas and the the Mach 1 Mustangs and all that. That's what I want.
Yeah, another good one that came out about the same time was Gone in 60 Seconds.
I never saw that.
Oh,
not really a Nicolas Cage fan, but
oh man, it's a good one.
I'd see it.
Yeah, that one's worth watching for sure.
I just watched. Now I watched one movie of this, and I was like, yeah, I don't really like it. And I watched most of the second one, and that's the John Wick movies.
Oh, those ones are fun.
Yeah, it gets a little bit too fantastic for me.
Well, it's like a movie.
Really, you're running away from 10 guys shooting at you from behind you, and you don't get.
But hold on. This coming from Mr. Wizardry, Lord of the Rings.
That's right.
So you're okay with Lord of the Rings and all that hoo-ha, but John Wick was too much?
Because if you're going to take reality and then try and make reality less real, I mean, if you're gonna make it unreal, make it completely unreal.
But it was completely unreal.
John Wick?
Mm-hmm. There's no way anybody could survive half of that.
So I like one of my favorite series is the Bourne series.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Because those don't get super fantastic. Most of that stuff really could happen. So I just didn't like the Wick. I don't know. I didn't like, but I didn't realize he had a Mach 1 Mustang.
John Wick was it a Mustang?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Because in the second one, the first thing he does is try and bust that thing out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And even though it gets totaled, he goes and gets it fixed.
Yeah, he
it
sends
is
it off.
messed up.
My buddy, I was at my buddy's house, and we couldn't finish it, so I didn't get to see where he gets. I don't know if he gets it back in the second one or not. I don't know.
Oh, well, I have all them on my Apple TV, so feel free to. We should have a movie night sometime.
We should, because I wouldn't mind watching them. I watched the first one, and it didn't. I wasn't compelled to go beyond that, but I'll watch the second and third just to watch them.
Yeah, they're fun.
Pointless action movies are good.
Yeah, and the movies that Zane and I have been watching. We've been watching the Avengers again. We're about halfway through Avengers Endgame.
Oh, really? I've watched that too many times.
Oh, it's just so good.
It is.
And watching them again, like this is my like third or fourth time going through, Zane's second or third. But it's fun because you can pick up on other things that you didn't notice before, and just how interconnected all the movies really are. And the only other series that I found, which is kind of coincidental because they talk about this in Endgame, that I found that has been this intricate with how they interweave certain things, was Back to the Future.
Yeah, that would be.
And going back, rewatching those and seeing what Spielberg did and how they used the story writing, and some things like you have to watch, and then when you watch it again and you pick up on something, like, holy crap, like how did I not pick that up the first 15 times I watched that movie?
Well, I just watched a video that said that Marty McFly never learned his lesson because every time he crossed the road in front of the bell tower or the clock, he gets hit, almost hit every single time.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That happens in all three, even in the third one in the Wild West.
Yeah, he has to dive out of the way of something coming at him.
Yeah, and Mark Pendleton agrees that Back to the Future is a classic. It is a very, very classic. And the one thing I don't know if you picked up on this, but in the first movie, when they first go to the mall, it's called the Two Pines Mall.
Yeah.
And then when he comes back the second time, it's called the Lone Pine Mall because he knocked down one of the trees when he went back there.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's just like one of the things is like, boom, like blew my mind. Which, you're probably like, oh, well, this guy's dumb. But, that's just how I roll. That's how you roll. That's how I roll. But, now that I am fully vaccinated, like I'm going on a whole month now, no side effects, I'm good to go. So according to the CDC, we can hang out indoors, no repercussions.
Okay.
So that means movie night is on.
All right.
So we will get that going.
I'm curious. I saw your post. You're on day 85.
Day 85 today, yes.
So, Mike, as soon as I saw you post that, you said day 85 of 100. My first thought was, what happens after 100?
Then it'll be 101.
Oh, so it's not really 100 is just your milestone to aim at, and then you will set yourself a whole new milestone.
Yes. So the first milestone I wanted to get to was 1 month. Well, actually, let's be honest. My first milestone was 1 day, which turned into a week, then turned into a month. And then at that point, the next one was to get to 50 days. And now here, in 5 days, it'll be 3 months straight at 90 days. And then I want to get to that 100. But then past the 100, I'm going to keep going. I'd love to get up to, 1 year, straight working out. Our buddy Joe Marquez, he passed the 100 mark about, I think it was a week ago yesterday is when he posted he passed the 1 year mark. And for him, he's on Volume 2, day 7 or whatever it is right now. So he's still going too.
I'm still starting to get back on day 1 again.
Hey, you know, as I keep telling
people. Did I tell you what happened to me?
No, what happened?
All right. So I was like, okay, I'm going to start doing this exercising thing with the kids. And I thought, instead of just picking a grade level and doing it with them, I will pick an exercise and do the exercise with every grade level every day. So the first exercise we do is jumping jacks. We go through them twice. I have them do 20 jumping jacks. So that's 40 per grade level, right? Okay, well, I'll just do jumping jacks with them. I didn't really think about the math or how many I was doing or that sort of thing. And our nurse came to me after I started limping and going, "Why are you limping?" I was like, "Well, let me tell you, after 3 days and doing 560 jumping jacks, I may have overdone it." So I kind of hurt my leg for a little bit, and it hurt to even walk, doing stuff in the gym, trying to get stuff set up and moved around and that sort of thing. So I've had to kind of take a little bit of a break.
But it's a good break in a way.
Well, I guess so. I really, when you can't even, when it hurts to even just go walk, when it starts getting all tight and everything, maybe it's a little step. I don't know if it's a step backwards. It's physically a step backwards. Maybe mentally it's a step forwards, but physically It was a bit of a step backwards. So I have to try and maybe. I tend to go from nothing to everything, so maybe I need to baby step it a little bit.
Ease your way in.
Yeah, the quote, what's the baby steps from? What about Bob?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But, with that, are you able to go to the doctor and then claim workers' comp?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I could have, but.
I mean, really?
That's, yeah, and no, I'm not. I made sure to let our nurse know because it did happen to work, Yeah.
But no, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Because, I know you're not the kind of person, I'm not the kind of person, but in a different life, I would be the kind of person that would be like, oh, hey, I'm going to take advantage of this.
Well, and I've started to have some of the students, because I started doing the jumping jacks and then I stopped. So I've had some of the students ask me why I'm not doing them.
Oh.
I'm like, be quiet, just do your exercises.
just tell them, be quiet, work harder.
Yeah. But maybe our nurse said jumping jacks are actually, they're kind of hard on your legs, Yeah. So maybe jumping jacks weren't the best exercise for me to start out with. Maybe I need to do something that's a little easier,
a little lower impact.
Yeah, maybe so. So
it's going back to what you're saying about Fast and the Furious. I'm gonna throw this up here. I gotta get a screenshot, and for those that are listening online or on podcast, you won't be able to see this, but it's pretty funny, and I'm not gonna lie, I laughed pretty good at it, and I just saw it when Jeff was talking about Fast and the Furious. So here you go, Jeff. You ready?
Right.
It says, when my kids ask me to play Mario Kart and expect me to take it easy on them. With Fast and the Furious, who's that? Paul Walker?
Yeah, the guy
giving a choice finger, and then the kid sitting there crying on their big wheel. But speaking of Fast and the Furious, Jeff, we are in the middle of a tough decision here, and I kind of need some help.
If it's about a gladiator,
it is.
Then I already gave you.
well, no. Now we're down to color. So
so the gladiator's been chosen.
Yes,
you are definitely getting one.
In the ideal world, if we can make the numbers work the way that we want them to, yes.
So I got a question for you.
Yes.
Do you like always having a car payment?
Oh yeah. It's just part of life.
All right. All right. All right.
But
Carrie.
But so we're down to two different gladiators here because Brandy doesn't really like the blue, even though that's the one I really want. But we all know how that goes. Happy wife,
Right.
happy life. So we're down to these two right here.
One of them's blue?
No. Blue is out of the question.
Oh, blue's out of the question.
Yes. So we're down to these two.
What's the difference between them?
Well, the one on the right is more of a like flat gray, like a more of a cementy color, and the one on the left is a more metallic gray.
It looks like the one on the left also has. Is that the fender wells that are black?
Yes. No, I do. I think they're both body colored fender wells. It's just the angle on the picture. And the one on the left, the top is the same color as the body, where on the right it's black.
I like the one on the right.
That's the one that I've been leaning towards as well.
Well, and I just you said that Brandy vetoed the blue one.
Yes.
And I've been watching that comedian Jeff Allen, that Christian comedian. I don't know if you've seen him before.
I've heard of him.
He said that his dad told him when he first got married. He said, "I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. When it comes to being married, you got two choices. You can be right or you can be happy." He says, after 32 years, I can tell you right now, I'm a happy man.
Yes.
He says,
you
I
gotta
have
be
been right
happy.
for 12 years.
Well, and Mark says, I'll put the picture back up. He says that we should get the gray one.
Yeah, get the gray one. Yeah.
You know, I don't think we'd go wrong with the gray one.
Right. Think you convince her to get his and hers, huh?
You know, that has came up a few times. She really would like a Wrangler.
A Wrangler?
She would like the Wrangler.
No, the Renegade, not the Wrangler. You want the Renegade?
Oh, the Renegade? No way. No, can't do a Renegade. I mean, they're cool, but no.
And then you get the upgrades. The what's the race? Not the race, but the trail. You upgrade. You upgrade
the Trailhawk package or whatever.
Yeah, what's that? What's that trail down in Nevada or whatever that's named after the Jeeps?
Are you thinking the Moab?
No, not Moab. It's like a trail that there are certain places where it'll take you all day just to rock crawl through.
Oh, that I don't know.
I can't think of what it's called. Whoever's I can't look it up right now. You guys got to look it up.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But this is what I was actually trying to get Brandy kind of on the idea for. Is this right here? It's the Wrangler 4xe.
What is that?
So it's their hybrid Wrangler.
Okay.
So it's a plug-in hybrid and
a plug-in
hybrid, yes.
Oh my gosh. All right.
But the cool thing about this one is right here, and let me see if I can zoom in so you can see it. But it's estimated at 49 miles a gallon.
Yeah. But you got to plug it in.
Well, yeah.
Wait, no. Where are you going to plug it in if you're on a road trip?
Well, you don't have to plug it in. That's one. It's a hybrid, so it's got a gas motor, but it's got the electric motor too to give it that extra gas mileage.
Does the gas motor automatically charge the electric motor?
It has what's it called? Regenerative braking. So that when you actually brake, it'll recharge the batteries somehow.
When you
I don't know exactly how it works, but it's
That's-
cool.
So next time I see you, you're going to have a Renegade parked in your driveway.
Not a Renegade, no.
No, not a Renegade, a Gladiator.
Maybe. We'll see. Like I said, it's all about the numbers working out right.
It's all about the numbers. Is it about the numbers or is it about the wife? Which one?
Both. The exact words were, if you can get into a Gladiator for the exact same payments you're doing now, we're good.
Right. So you're just trying to extend that contract out as far as you possibly can.
Yes, and I know where you're going, and I'm totally being unsensical and reasonable. So I get it. I get it completely. And in the end of the day, we'll probably won't do anything. So it's all good.
So this is just kind of just fun, just to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just fun talk.
I still don't like them. I don't know. I just don't like them.
Well, yeah, it's okay.
I don't. If I was gonna get something, I'd go get. I'd probably go get an F-150 with a Shelby package or something like that.
Yeah, but there's a problem with Fords.
What's that?
They only run downhill.
Oh. All right.
So that's off the table. Zane even flat out said we're not getting a Ford.
You and Liz might have a little bit of an issue.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I have a Chevy Silverado now as it is, so
right. That's a sweet truck.
Yeah. Oh, I love my truck now.
Yeah. Liz, Tyler doesn't like Fords. He says they only run downhill. Yeah.
Well, FORD, Ford only run downhill.
A Ford only run downhill. I thought it was found on road dead.
Well, that works too.
Yeah, but GMC is garbage made cheap, so
No,
well,
on rescue duty.
What's that?
Forever on rescue duty.
Forever on rescue duty.
What's that?
A Ford, forever on rescue duty. It's always rescuing the Chevys and the
or rescuing the other Fords.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
But I will say that the new Broncos are pretty sweet.
Oh, those are nice. Yeah.
Not the sport. I mean, the sports they're cool, but the new like Ford Bronco, those are cool.
Yeah. I don't mind the Rangers either. The Rangers are nice too.
Yeah, they're nice.
They're not much smaller than an F-150. But they're not much less money than an F-150. I'd just buy an F-150.
Yeah.
But you don't like Ford, huh?
I'm not a Ford dude. I like some Mustangs, but that's about it. Not a Ford guy.
Huh. Well, all right. I'm not partial to one kind of car or the other. It doesn't bother me.
Nah.
As long as it has four wheels and goes, I'm good.
So you'd be good with a Dodge?
A Dodge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind Dodge.
No, Dodges aren't bad. I was trying to pull up something.
The only thing I don't like is the Tundra, the Toyota Tundra. I'm not a fan of those. I think they're kind of ugly.
Tundras, yeah. Tacomas are cool.
I looked at Tacomas. Yeah.
Tacomas are cool. And then the new version of your Frontier. Have you seen those?
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude. Let me look it up here, and then this will be the last thing before we get going here. But this thing is actually really cool. And let's share my screen. There we go.
And that's a Frontier?
So that's the new Frontier.
I like the rims.
Rims are cool. It looks very futuristic.
They've changed the body a little bit again. They don't have the fender wells flashing out that are plastic.
Right.
Looks like change that. Huh.
But yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And it's more of the off-roady type. Because here's your body style right here. You just don't have the four doors.
The king cab.
Yeah.
Huh.
But no, the new one it's pretty sweet. I'll be honest.
I wonder what mine's gone for forever. I wonder how reliable these are.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's brand new. We'll have to wait a few years to find out. But
well, if they changed anything in the engine, if they really haven't changed the engine much, then it would probably still be the same.
yeah,
I had heard Nissans that I was told to stay away from Nissans because they were having transmission issues.
oh, see, I don't keep up enough on the Nissan realm of things.
Well, that was just when we were looking to buy something, and I kept being told that Nissans, several years, like 2013 and up or whatever, something like that, we're all having transmission problems, and to stay away from them. So,
And instead you went with the Subaru,
which I love.
Oh, dude, I've only seen it that one time in person, but I've always loved Subarus. They're great cars.
I had no idea. I had no idea at all until I actually bought one. I'm like, wow, I'd buy another one in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah. No, they're fantastic. My dad had one longest time growing up. And yeah, Subarus are good. They're good. But anyway, Jeff, I'm going to let you get going because there was a whole 25 minutes you didn't hear before this.
Yeah. I didn't get to answer any questions. Oh, well.
You didn't. So next time we'll make sure that we get you scheduled in and you're home to, ready to go.
Yeah.
And, that'll be episode 15, which is a minor milestone for us. But it's been fun so far. And I have some great ideas to come in the future, especially as we get on summer vacation and, can actually hang out in person again.
Get the pool table back in the background.
Oh yes, get the pool table going, and maybe we can have a instead of game time with Zane, we'll have our own pool time with Jeff.
There we go.
Where you can teach us some of the ins and outs of pool.
All right, I'm good with that.
So there's some good ideas. But anyway, Jeff, I will let you get going and have a good trip back over the mountains, and we will see you here soon.
Sweet. Talk to you later.
All right, we'll see you guys. If you'd like to join us live and interact in future shows, or to be a guest on the show, be sure to follow Tyler Keefe on Twitter @Keefe67 and like the Teacher Dudes on Facebook. If you haven't already subscribed to the Teacher Dudes, hit that subscribe button on whichever platform you're listening to, and be sure to also leave us a rating.